Each year I try this thing where I step out of my comfort zone 10 steps and inevitably turn right back around. 18-year-old me would have rolled her eyes to the back of her head to see me scared of trying. Sometimes I worry that my anxiety will always worry me. Sometimes I'm stronger than anyone I could figuratively imagine. I'm talking about writing here. Tucked away in journals, only offering small fragments of sentences from time to time, and contributing to chaos. Well, the only way I know how, with a pen. This year I am faced with familiarity of the unknown. A chapter, thanks to Natasha Bedingfield, left, well, unwritten, and a desire to keep moving along. Even when the train is stuck at the station, my doubts have doubted me. My peers mostly cheered me on. So why am I in limbo when the answer is so insanely obvious? I'm still not too sure. I reach for my past so often that I cannot see the future. Not positive if I've ever seen it to begin with. Whether through Alice's looking glass or her special intuitive visions, derivative of other people's free will to make choices. Decision overload plagues me, but I'm forcing my hand this round. Ready to not only discover, but to be bountiful, intentful, purposeful, and frankly, proud to be who I've always claimed, but often cornered, a charismatic creative thinker and writer from the city that never sleeps. I'm tired. How do I try to end each year? 1. Decluttering. This could mean closets and clothes, digital media, physical media, books and bobs. 2. End and redo. This means journals taking place of calendars, calendars taking place of journals, trying to wrap the year in your diaries or your content calendars or your bullet journals or your books that you're reading that you really want to finish before you have that fresh start. Pending tasks or stories, clean space, and a familiar pace. 3. Intentional setting. Let's talk goals, professional and personal. This is big or small or medium-sized. Long-term goals, short-term goals, hobbies and interests. Let's say an overall vibe check. How can you get yourself to where you wish to be? And to stop dwelling on what you could have done and actually replace it with what you can do. Because you can do anything. Within this is also a vacation counter. How do you want to spend your PTO? How do you want to spend your weekends? Fuck PTO. Just do what you want to do anyway. And I know that comes with saying a lot of privilege and sincerity, but I am so for real. I think with the intention setting ecosystem, you have to be a little delusional. You do what you have to do in order to make yourself feel good. And then of course we have event breakdown, dates, notes, big plans, small plans, all sorts of things like that. Maybe don't have to necessarily do with you, but it will affect your year moving forward. Let's say you have friends' weddings, or you have a trip planned with family, or hockey season started and you know that you want to go to X amount of games. Very silly, very baseline things. This also doesn't have to involve experiences at all. This could be kind of coming back in tune with who you are and what you envision yourself as the months go on. Within this, it doesn't have to be a full year in review. You break this down by seasons, by months, by weeks, whatever it takes to make you feel not overwhelmed by what this next year, 365 days, has to offer. 4. Wind down and wait. This is allowing the season to shift, silently manifesting your wishes, and keeping your cool and relaxing as you've just set yourself up for success. My vision boarding is going well, all right? I did pick up photos. I did my digital declutter this morning when I woke up on my phone. I deleted like over 800 pictures. Most of them were screenshots, random shit that I already had on my computer, etc., etc. Now, because obviously it's the week of Christmas, we're going to go shopping. I really need chapstick so fucking badly, but I'm getting more relieved and more relieved as the days go on. Every day I'm doing a different task. And then Yule started yesterday, like the winter solstice. Yesterday was the 21st. My cousins, my friends, every group chat that I have, please trust, was going crazy with making wishes, decluttering, and figuring this all out together. I didn't bring you into World Market because honestly that store is so stim. There's so much stuff and we were buying Christmas gifts and things anyways, but there was a health food market next to it and we all know I'm a fucking sucker for a health food store, and it's just so cute. It was like a miniature picture like a Sprouts or something, but it's like a local one, and they had the harvest snaps. I've rediscovered my love for snap peas, but they had a Caesar flavor, so I thought that was fun. And then they had pre-made stuff, and this is a vegan buffalo tofu wrap, but I actually don't think this is buffalo. I think it's a blackened chicken wrap. I'm gonna eat my little tofu thing, and if it's buffalo or blackened chicken, I don't care. We're gonna go to Anthropology and whatnot after this. Pottery Barn,
love Bloomingdale's.
Love Shack Fancy.
40 carats can literally die.
Oh, yeah, Jordan's so pissed. There's so 40 carats, like the froyo-ish place inside of Bloomingdale's, was so mean to Jordan when we were in the city a few weeks ago.
I wasn't even ordering anything.
This is the tofu one, yeah.
The way you just bit into that sounded like tofu.
It's tofu.
It sounded like air.
Good. Deliciously good. Questionably good. Okay, hello. It ended up getting dark and me and Jordan were like oh my goodness, running amok trying to collect all the pieces that we needed for Christmas, because Christmas Eve is tomorrow. We're going back to Jersey again right now to a totally different part. We're gonna go to Hoboken and I guess perhaps maybe possibly Jersey City. I am not really too sure. We try to do themed gifts. We're very annoying and we love, like, it's so fun for me. Arts and crafts, woo. I feel like we don't really just like regularly vlog anymore, because I feel like people don't really watch regular vlogs anymore, and every time I try to do them I just feel like no one really wants to watch them, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just like curate a little poem then. Okay, anywho, look how cute my Twilight calendar. I'm gonna be so sad because this is the end of the Twilight calendar for this year. I think I might just like reuse it for next year, even though all the days are gonna be wrong. My new hat. Isn't it so cute? I feel like Lizzie McGuire. Ooh, switching to my phone because it's just way easier and I would be overstimulated. We're in the thrift trying to find some Christmas gifts. Usual. And they have a lot of stuff. Like, look how cute. These are sick. But they're size 7. Like, no boy is really like size 7 in this.
Someone is.
Someone is, but no boy that I know that I'm buying for right now. And I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Anyway, we have a lot more stores to go to. Kind of is drizzling a little bit, but we'll figure it out. Okay. Well, the day very quickly always turns to night, but we've got a good loot here. I think we did really good and cute. We went to some stationery stores. Jordan like wanted a particular wrapping paper vibe. I already wrapped all my stuff. Oh, we also ate 7th Street because we literally can't help ourselves and we want to eat healthy so bad. And then just every day this month we've just been like December is annoying. We went through this last year and the year before too. We were like, I just need to get back to like my tavern cooking and eating, and it's gonna be so much better. In the winter it's gonna be so much better. I'm so hungry. As we close out tabs from the past year and set eyes on new ventures, or maybe even old yet refurbished dreams, I want to remind you that no do-over spell or process is a magic one-size-fits-all. We can tweak and tailor our road to refresh as much or as minor as we wish. We can learn and lean into what drives us at that time toward that destination. We can do it with kindness to ourselves, patience with the universe, and a trust so strong it knows no bounds. Believe in yourself. I sure do. Sending you a multitude of magnets to get you to where you want to go this year. An abundance of optimism to really seal the deal. And of course, an air of whimsy, because we'd be nowhere without it. Cheers to another better year. Please subscribe before you go, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.